What's up guys, Sam Slack here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I want to talk about the best diet to get you shredded. So let's dive straight in. First off, I'm always honest with you. I'm cutting the BS here, dispelling those fitness myths. There isn't a best diet to get you shredded. There isn't one particular dieting strategy or I would say method to get you in shape, and this is because everyone is different, and the most important thing to remember is that you're going to be able to follow a different diet to someone else. So that means it's what you can stick to. It's the diet plan that you can follow consistently and get results with. You've got these different diets out there now, the keto, if it fits your macros, vegan. There's so many different ones that people follow and think that there's some special secret with these diets, but ultimately they're all going to put you in a calorie deficit to get you losing body fat. So that is the main way to get you shredded, a calorie deficit, right? So if you're following a plan that's maybe keto and it's got the right amount of calories to get you into a calorie deficit, that's going to get you in shape. Same with the vegan diet, the same with if it fits your macros. All these different methods, if they put you in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight and get in shape. The problem is, not all of these are sustainable. Now, to get shredded, that's very hard to keep that sustainability. What I mean by that is, it's going to be very, very hard. So when you're at those latter stages where it's very, very tough and you're very, very hungry, that's not sustainable. You're not going to keep like that all the time. But what I mean by keeping with a diet plan consistently, keto and all these type of ones, they're very hard to fit into your lifestyle. There's a lot of changes, you know. Let's take keto for example, and I'm not bashing keto at all. A lot of people love their carbs, but keto's cutting out carbs. You try to stick with that for a while, it's very, very hard. And there's no special thing about it. So what I want to talk to you about today is my opinion, what the best method is, and it's calorie counting. And not getting obsessive over it, but having a flexible dieting approach, which basically means yes, you are tracking your calorie intake and your macros, but also having a flexibility where you don't have to follow a specific meal plan all the time. So what I do with my clients, I prescribe them a meal plan, a few meal plans. I've got a wasp on my camera. And I allow them to be flexible and move the meals around, swap them, as long as they hit their calorie goals, their macro goals. But this isn't if it fits your macros. If it fits your macros is basically a dieting method or a nutritional method where people just hit those macros, but they abuse it. So they take it to another level, in that the nutrition is not followed. They'll just eat pizza and ice cream and just really abuse it. From what I've seen, I like to just call it a flexible dieting approach, where 80 to 90% of your foods are nutritious. You're getting a good quality veg, fruit, good protein, and then the odd treat there every now and again. Whereas if it fits your macros, I've seen it before, and honestly, a few of my clients have done it before, where they've literally just hit those numbers and not taken into account getting that food quality in. So I honestly believe that that flexible dieting approach, where you're following a meal plan and you're just aware of the calories that you're consuming, the macros that you're consuming, but you can change them. So let me give you an example. You may be on 5 meals a day, and 4 of those meals are pretty consistent. You're having 4 meals every day that are pretty consistent, And one meal you might want to swap every now and again. You may want to go out to a restaurant with your partner and have something that's the same calorie value as that 5th meal. This is being flexible. This is making it fit into your lifestyle so that it's not too strict and you're still on your way to getting a result. Now, to get shredded, we know that we need to keep losing body fat. So that means that that diet plan has to be changed. You can't follow the same plan continuously expecting your body to just keep losing weight. This is why another dieting approach that people will label the clean eating dieting approach, where you just eat clean. Again, if that clean eating foods are high in calories where you're not in a calorie deficit, then it's not going to work. So again, like, the most important thing to remember is the amount of calories you're consuming. So this is what we need to think about when it comes to having that diet plan to get you in shape. It's the amount of calories you're consuming and having a meal plan or the food you're eating that you like, that you enjoy, so you can be consistent with it to get you to that goal. So I've created a free 7-day shredding meal plan that you guys can follow as a guideline. If you're not already following me on Instagram, check me out there. Click the link in the bio, it's there, or just click below, download that. Now, it is low calories and it will need to be manipulated for you because everyone's different, but it gives you a starting point. It's a guideline to follow with some consistency to get you on your way. So I've covered a lot there about, you know, the best diet. The best diet will always be one that you can follow, that you can be consistent with. And always remember that calorie counting, tracking your nutritional intake is going to be the real game changer. Because if you're not doing all that already, this is where you could be going wrong. This will take your physique to that next level. Also, we need to take into account the energy that we're burning as well. But if you are a beginner watching this, you don't want to get confused with, you know, your BMR, your TDEE, all that type of thing. I can talk about that in another video. But for now, just focus on counting your calories, hitting your macros, and getting some good quality nutritious foods in. When the body fat starts to stall, like you're not losing anymore, then you need to change it. You may need to lower the calories slightly, you may need to up the cardio slightly. So keep it simple. That's going to be the most important thing to remember. Keep it simple, keep it consistent, and you will get that result and you will get ripped and shredded. So guys, hopefully you've enjoyed that video and you can kind of take something from that, implement it into your, you know, your diet plan or your fitness goal and get the result that you want. If you've got any questions about this topic, hit them below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. With